Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our RimWorld Warhammer 40k Let's Play. So, we're picking up kind of where we left off in the last episode. Nothing too big, other than we've been graced with a incapacitated refugee opportunity. So, we've had one of these recently. We got Lazarus from one of those, although he was formerly Tau at the time. And so it looks like we have the opportunity to rescue a student named Mal. We'll probably do this, even if we end up not keeping the character. It's just something for us to do, and generally we have to fight some people to rescue them, and usually they drop stuff that we can use, so I don't mind doing it, even if it's, you know, just an opportunity to shoot some stuff. So we'll scope that out in just a second. Before we do that though, I wanted to check back in with a few things. Jet is now Ren by request, so I wanted to point that out. I fixed her hair as well, so she's got something a little bit more normal on her head. And then we're looking at Mirage, because last time I was trying to show you guys the new Commissar armor and it didn't work. So I've gone ahead and I've fixed it, and it does appear to be working now. So I'm going to wake her up so that you can see it. I'm going to need to drop some of her gear. You can kind of see it through the coat, but if we get rid of the coat, you'll be able to see it better. So there it is. It's modeled after some of the tabletop miniatures, so effectively what it is just like black clothing with a metal looking breastplate with some sort of like sash across it. There's a lot of skulls and stuff as well, and then the breastplate has like some red cloth trim under it, and there's a lot of like gold embellishment on it. So that's what it's going to look like. It is finished for most body types, so when they turn it does still work, unlike the coats, which are only the front and back right now. No, I want you to move to there. Okay, fine, go here. She's gonna, you can kind of see it, but she's always gonna turn around to face us, so just trust that the back works as well. And I'll have her put that back on and go back to bed. Let's see, I'll undraft you and have you do that. And then we'll take a look at this. It may be dangerous, so beware. Yeah, we kind of assume at this point. We have 9 days to do it, which means we probably won't need to leave right away. But we might just do it anyways, because there's not a whole lot going on at the moment. So we may as well, you know, take advantage. And if we do it now, we don't have to worry about something else popping up later and having a conflict of interests. It looks like it's actually very close by. 0.5, that's the return trip though. I meant to do it this way. 0.4 there, and apparently more than 0.5 back. Okay, whatever. It's about a day round trip though, give or take, especially with the APC. So we'll definitely do this. I don't know who we're going to send though, so we'll have to figure that out. But let's let everybody get some rest, and we'll figure it out in the morning. Okay, so yeah, things are working out pretty well for us. I would like to get some more prisoners recruited. It looks like Lazarus is working on that for us. He's trying to get Tigress to join. If she ends up, you know, joining us, we're going to need to get her a new spine. Or actually, no, a new leg, sorry. I might be thinking of a different playthrough. Somebody needs a spine, don't they? Maybe it was Daniel. Daniel needs a new spine. She's going to need a new leg, which isn't a problem. Jackal's waiting for what? Oh, his leg, of course. Well, Halleck, do I trust you to do this? Hold on, let's look at... So, right now, we have surgery success chance factor 141%. So, that is just the bed. It's not everything involved, but the bed is giving us an extra 41%. So, I think there's a pretty good chance that this works. I don't think anybody is better at medicine than you are, but we can actually check if we wanted. So let's see. Cashin is at 12. You are at 16. Haro's 11. 11. 11. I don't remember why you're so low. I guess because you're good at other things. A lot of the other doctors are kind of like only good at doctoring, but Garvel is actually good at quite a few things. Alright, so it looks like it is going to be Halleck. Do me a favor and slap that leg on him, please. That way he can move around and be a little bit more effective. And we're constructing a few other things as well. Mirage started it, but she didn't finish. We have a surrogate lung being worked on here. We need to make 2 of those, and then eventually turn those into prosthetic lungs, because Ren has asthma, and so, whoops, rather than constantly treating her asthma, I would rather just replace them with prosthetic lungs, and then she won't have a problem. And potentially, if we make really good... I actually don't know how these work versus, like, bionics. But potentially they would be better than what she's currently using. Okay, Jackal, perfect. Went off without a hitch. So you have a new leg. You also have a missing rib. Anybody that's missing, well, not missing ribs, they're shattered. Anybody with a shattered rib, I think I'm gonna give like a medical rib or something. I might just give everyone one anyways, because frankly it helps them survive. Oh man, this fridge is just such a nightmare. What else do we have going on? I'd like to make another APC, but that's not immediately necessary. I need to expand this to finish that hallway off. Eventually this is going to get dug out as well. I need to figure out how I'm going to arrange this, because I want 2 big doors for the APCs to come and go from. I'd like them to be maybe the really big ones, like the 3 wide ones. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the 3 wide ones, because this APC looks like it's about 3 blocks wide. Because the center, that's the center right there, which is technically all it actually occupies. But there's roughly another tile's worth on each side, and then it's a little more than 3 long. It's probably about 4 total, like 1.5 this way and 1.5 that way. So I think 3 wide would look about right. Not that it matters, it can fit out even the single wide doors. I also want to get some doors in here to seal this off, because if they're going to be coming and going from here, then this needs to be airlocked. So that's something we'll need to do as well. I'll probably just do steel double doors instead of the big heavy ones. Even though I like the look of those better, they're just less practical. They're really expensive and they're really slow. Oh, Yulian. Right, Yulian tried to join us and we said no. He's not terrible, it's just that he's a pyromaniac and a brawler, so the chances of him just creating havoc in our base is pretty high. And I don't need that. So yeah, we're not going to have it. I really need to get all this mined out. Once this is mined out, we can connect this part of the base. Actually, I mean, we can do it whenever. It's pretty much ready to go. It's just a matter of this is blocked off. I think I wanted it further forward than that, because if I build another one, this is technically only going to have 1 tile in between. And did I forget to embrasure that? I did, didn't I? So I'm going to have to move this forward 1, I think. Embrasure these 2, because right now this is blocking that one. These are technically too thick, even though they look like they're only 1 and they're just tall. They're actually 2 by 3. So I need to move that up. This is an embrasure, right? Yeah, okay. Sometimes they just spawn weird and they don't all match up, but it's fine. So that needs to get moved up. These will get embrasured, and then we'll put another one there. Actually, technically that will be blocked too, but that's fine. Because they can fire through at an angle, so I guess it'll work, maybe, possibly. At least it'll look like it'll work. And that way we'll have that airlocked. Once those are airlocked, I'll feel a lot better about doing it. Connecting the extension to the actual base, that is. You are currently mining out adamantium. That's going to take you an eternity, but more power to you. We do need the adamantium. I mean, we don't need it, but we could certainly use it, so I'm not going to tell him not to do that. How are we doing on our food? It looks pretty good. I'd like to add more to that. Oh good, you're back in action, and you should be moving a lot faster now. It's always a pretty big difference, because they go from, you know, moving very slowly from 1 leg to moving even faster than they would with 2 because of the bionic. Because this should give him, yeah, 140% efficiency. So, well, actually, yeah, until until your smoke leaf wears off, you're not going to be moving at full speed, but he will be moving slightly faster than normal. And he is also one of the people that deals with our prisoners, so we might actually get somebody now that he's back in action. Graith is making us simple meals. We have a lot of meat. We don't have a whole lot of... I don't think we can... I'm pretty confident that we can, but I guess I've never tried. Let's see. Vegetarian. Can we cook hops? No, I didn't think so. I was pretty sure, but I don't know if I've ever actually attempted it. I just always assumed. And I apparently assumed right, but... yeah, I was curious. And no, it turns out you can't. But we have a lot of them, so I'd like to be able to do something with them. We need to give this to somebody. Daniel, you have M16. Ren, you're still without a weapon. Gathering rice. Okay, whenever you're done with that, what do I want to give you? I might give her the sniper rifle, actually. Yeah. Alright, so because he made it off the map, we get a boost with the League of VOA, or whatever the hell they're called. Whoops, not what I meant to do there. Cancel that. Equip that sniper rifle. That way she has something. She's a very good shot, so I'd like to give her something that she can make good use of. The autogun isn't a bad weapon, but it's not the best weapon by any means. And so I think she'll make better work out of a sniper rifle. We also need to start preparing this, because this is going to become part of our base. However, we need to wall it off. This large area here is going to be the Imperial Shrine, where all of our stuff dedicated to the Emperor will be. And I don't know what these smaller rooms are going to be, but there is going to be a hallway that attaches this to the base. This will get mined out, and this is where, or at least part of this is going to be where our mortars are set up, because again, this is dead center of the map, more or less. So that will pretty much allow them to fire on anything, regardless of where the enemies are coming from. Okay. I could queue that up now. I guess I can queue up the construction now. So let's make sure we're using the right material. I want to be using limestone for everything, because that's what we're cutting the most of. So we want to limestone this to, I'm not sure, let's see, 5, and then if I did 5 this way, okay, perfect. Actually, that's not quite perfect. I guess that would be perfect. Something like that, and then we would leave that open as well. I guess that would work. And then this is going to be double thick. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave these here, because I don't think I can use them. We may as well claim them, right? And I don't remember. Actually, no, because it was trying to let me put people in there, and I didn't want to. So I think we can use those. Yeah, it's taking him forever to get through that one. I need that hauled to a corpse pile somewhere. And, okay, Miana did get buried. I was actually thinking, I'm going to bury Ludmila too. Just because she technically was an ally of ours. It's not really her fault that she went berserk. And we had to kill her. So, I am a bit annoyed that we wasted the really good medicine on her. I'm pretty sure she's the one that got the Glitter World medicine. I don't recall. Yeah, she was a decent character too. So too late now to save her, obviously. But I would like to at least bury her. So I'm going to queue up another one of these. We'll just keep building them out here. That looks good to me. Who's around that can do that? Probably nobody, to be honest. You're going to go build those. Okay, that's fine. You're going to help Graith out. Oh, she's repairing those because we claimed them, right. This is also going to need to get removed. But I'll wait until they actually build some of these. Oh, nice. Virya has an inspired recruitment. Let's jump to her. Because she only gets one, but it's basically guaranteed. So we have to pick who we want. And they will definitely join us. So let's look at all of our prisoners. We have Lax, who was the Mechanicus guy. Very melee focused. He's also good at mining, crafting, and potentially construction and artistic with some practice. So he definitely has a lot of uses. I would also consider getting or making some like tech priest style stuff for him to wear so that we can actually get some Mechanicus representation in here since he actually has the trait. Then we have Pruitt, who was sort of a farmer and a miner. Are we actively recruiting you? We are. Okay. Trigger Happy Night Owl. So yeah, he would mostly be doing farming and mining for us, which is fine because right now Clinton is really our only dedicated miner. And we don't need to mine for basic resources so much. Obviously, we're getting plenty of steel from this. But a lot of our base areas need to be mined out, such as this, and eventually this. So I do need mining for that. The prisoners are doing a lot of the resource gathering for us, at least in terms of steel and components and occasionally plasteel. But I do need people mining out base areas, so he could help us there. Johnny the Taxonomist, incapable of violence. He's psychically sensitive, lazy, and abrasive. I think we had decided not to recruit him. Yeah, we're just forcing him to work. Then we have Black, who we are trying to recruit. I should also factor in difficulty, I think. So he's 99. She's 96, which is also pretty bad. Fast learner, likes mining, can also build. I was trying to recruit you, so you're kind of the same deal as Pruitt, although Pruitt has a little bit more utility. Murgo is obviously one of us, and then Gorilla was one of our Space Marine candidates. He's 73%. He's basically just a melee fighter. That's all he's good for. So I think Lax is going to be our choice because Lax has the most utility of all the characters. Most of them are just miners. He is the best miner. He also has passion for crafting and construction, though, so he can help there. He's also the best fighter of the group. And with some practice, he could be an artist, which is something that we need. And he technically is an Imperial, so I think he's the one. So it was Virya, right? Virya, I want you to go recruit him. Don't watch. Let's see. I think I have to actually set her to warding because I'm pretty sure she's not actively doing that. Where are you, Virya? There you are. No, I have you set to 3. Or sorry, 2 on wardening. So why can't I force you to recruit right now? Can I prioritize? No, I just want you to... I need to be very careful because the next person she tries to recruit will automatically go through. Actually, we didn't look at everybody, so let's see. Dorna. You're a builder, an animal tender. I don't think we were going to recruit you, though, because of the pyromania. Yeah. Then we have Inga. You were being recruited. No, you're not being recruited, so we won't bother looking at you. Tigress was. Or, we were sort of up in the air on Tigress, but I am going to try to recruit her. I didn't realize she wasn't working because she was taking so long to heal. So I need to fix that. But she's not that difficult to recruit, and she's really only a fighter. She's a really good fighter, granted, but obviously we don't need that desperately right now. We've got plenty of good fighters. And then Syrah, whose gender always confuses me because of the name. We were trying to recruit you? No, we weren't. Okay, so... yeah, we were just going to have you craft components in our prison forever, because that's really all you're good for. And, I mean, you're not the worst traits-wise, so we could recruit him at some point, but it's not the most important thing in the world. Alright, so yeah. Definitely Lax. I just need to make sure that Virya recruits him and not anybody else, because she could waste her inspiration, and that would really suck. It was you, right? Now I've forgotten. I wish I hadn't clicked it off. Where would that show? I don't know if it would. Let's see. I think Jackal's actively trying to recruit him right now. But yeah, 99%, it makes the most sense. Just based on that alone. And then the fact that he is probably the best character in there. Oh, there's one of our surrogate lungs. We'll see if the other gets made soon. Somebody should be on that, because I did ask for 2 of them, yeah. Veria, why can't I tell you to go recruit people? Break down refrigerator, not a big deal. I'm wondering if it's because he's been recruited too recently. But she's definitely set to wardening. I know I've done this before. So yeah, she's set to 2. I could set her to 1, and she would get to it faster, but I still don't think it would let me prioritize it. Interesting, so she just doesn't care. Yeah, you know what, I think there's a cooldown, and we'll just have to wait for the cooldown to be over. How's this wall coming? Pretty good. We can go ahead and get rid of that. Whoops. Deconstruct it. Not because we necessarily need the steel, but just because it really doesn't need to be there anymore. I think I put it there just in case this was going to cave in. And that's no longer an issue now that this limestone is here. I am going to probably get rid of all this marble and replace it with limestone. I don't know about the floors. I haven't decided yet. And we can actually, if you guys are really keen on building right now, we can go ahead and do this. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. Let's do something like that. And then we are going to make this double thick, but I'm not going to do that yet. Oh good, the other surrogate lung is done already. Cool. Veria, why won't you recruit people? Just strip. Okay, that's not really helping. Yeah, I think we just need to wait for a cooldown, but I need to be very careful and make sure she doesn't wander over there of her own accord. And she will do that now that she's set to 1, so we'll just need to kind of keep an eye on her, and as soon as she goes for it, we'll try to jump on that. We have a lot of people hanging out in here. Murgo, what else are you good for? Social. I mean, social's really your best skill. I could have you doing research as well, or crafting things that require medicine, but I don't know if there's anything that we need right now that requires that. I know that we're making medicine, but Zima's been doing most of that. Why is this suspended? Let's unsuspend that. Medicine 6, crafting 3. Zima is well over both of those. She has medicine like 9 and crafting 10 or more. Crafting 13, yeah. Alright, so Black got a little uppity in the prison and we had to beat her down. She is resting. Oh man, they shot her up pretty bad. And looks like she lost a toe. I don't know how that happened. Murgo is going to get on that. Since some of these are kind of severe, I'm just going to say go ahead and use herbal medicine because we have a decent amount kicking around. So Murgo, if you could go do that. Oh, or Stargaze. No, I need you to tend to her, please. Veria, are you ready to recruit somebody? No. Looks like Azrin. Wait, Azrin, what are you trying to do right now? Trying to recruit? No, stop doing that. Veria. Damn it, why can't I force her to do this? I'm just gonna do that and see what happens. Man, what a mess. Got blood everywhere too. Well, yeah, you're bleeding out of a lot of different places, so that makes sense. Okay, well, Murgo's going to go deal with that. Veria is going to come watch Lax, and hopefully she will recruit him in the process. Cashin is about to break. Why is that? She's wearing tattered apparel, ugly environment. Well, yeah, there's like vomit and blood everywhere. She's just a pessimist. She likes her bedroom. Is that really the only positive? Jeez. How are we doing down here, by the way? Looks like the walls are getting filled in. Can I move these? No, I have to deconstruct them. That's a bummer. Yeah, as soon as she walks back outside, she's pissed again. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see. You're dealing with that. Virya, please. Good. Use your inspiration. You got this. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. You were inspired. It should be like a freebie. Nice. It did work. Perfect. So, Lax, yeah, 100% chance. Lax is now one of us. He's going to go put on a synthread jacket. I don't know why you'd want to do that. I'd actually prefer that you didn't. For now, I don't know what I'm going to put you in, to be honest. I'd rather you not wear that stuff, though. Those are supposed to be for the prisoners. I'd honestly prefer that you just wear your tribal junk. Is there like a duster lying around I can give you? Not really. How did this become like a catch-all? That was supposed to be like hay or something. You know what? I'm going to delete that because I don't want just like random stuff getting dropped out here. Especially since this is all unroofed. And there shouldn't just be like random silver out here too. So, you... Is there really nothing else I can give you? I don't want you wearing synthread. I guess... No, that's even worse because it's like terrible quality. I'm just going to forbid it then. Because the prisoners don't care if stuff is forbidden. I don't want you to go grab that. Oh, you're just going to go for like literally any piece of clothing, aren't you? Yeah, please don't. We'll get you something proper to wear, don't worry. Okay, he's gonna just drop on the floor. Do I have a bedroom ready for him? I don't think I do. I don't think I have enough bedrooms right now. So, the time being, we're gonna have to turn one of these into his bed. Where is he? He's at the bottom. Perfect. Yeah, there you go. And if I recall, you had some sort of injury. Yeah, he was the one with the shattered upper arm. Or something. Oh, we need to fix that. Okay, so we're going to need to probably replace his entire arm with a bionic. Yeah. So, what am I doing down here? Ren, you don't have a bed either? Oh, crap. I like how she's just... I thought she was just like passed out drunk on the stool there. Okay, so we're gonna need to get you a bionic arm. Let's start producing that. We'll need to turn this on, and we need a prosthetic arm, and that will get turned into a bionic arm. Actually, if we're gonna do that, we should make a prosthetic hand first and a bionic hand first. If we install the hand, which we should be able to do because his forearm is still there, if we put the hand on first and then the arm, he'll get basically a double bonus. So I think that is by far the best way to go about that. Let's make sure all of this pemmican is forbidden. Looks like we are slowly adding to it. I don't know why they won't stack it together. There is a reason why occasionally they don't, and it's because if even a little bit of deterioration has happened... Oh, actually, you know what? I know why. Because it's not refrigerated. That's why they won't do it. Because the different spoil times... Actually, these have the same spoil times, so I don't know. But if they have different spoil times, or one is more deteriorated than the other, then they can't stack. But in that case, I don't know, because the times are the same. I mean, maybe it's such a small difference that it just won't show up on here. But they could potentially be different. You're making more medicine. There are 2 lungs. So what did we need to turn those into the proper lungs? We needed hyperweave. We can get rid of that bill. So if we wanted to make a synthetic lung, we would need 15 hyperweave and 2 energized components, 1 for each. Okay. Energized components aren't really a problem. We have plenty of components. We'll need to give them some uranium up here to do that, though. Oh, wait, we only have advanced. We have to actually research energized components. So that's a ways off, because we have a lot of other research projects ahead of it. We're trying to get to Space Marines, and I don't want to keep getting sidetracked from that. And, you know, we wasted kind of a lot of the day, didn't we? I meant to get us ready for that journey, but that's fine because, honestly, we had plenty of time. And we'll still have plenty of time. If that's, you know, I'll let whoever wants to wear that. Eventually I'll have people in other things, so they won't need to wear those, but if they're not already in flak armor, I don't mind them wearing an armored vest. It looks like our hay grass is like finally starting to give out, which is okay. We have more growing. I just wish the animals would eat that more. Like the camels don't eat it for whatever reason, but they should be able to. And it looks like that is not going to be enough space, is it? Oh well. As long as most of it gets moved. We're going to start turning it into stuff. We need more animal beds, I think. Like, how many dogs do we have at this point? Because I'm pretty sure there's only... Oh, no, never mind. There's actually a lot of animal beds. Yeah, probably more than we need. There's 7. And I know there's not 7 dogs. There is... Actually... There's 6 dogs. Okay, so we're pretty close. You should not be doing that. But you did get trained, right? So how many camels are we at this point? Because we probably don't need that many. But at the same time, I don't need the meat right now. So I guess I'll just let them I mean, it's not like there's a shortage of hay or kibble for them to eat. So as long as they're getting fed, whether it be that or grazing off the natural grass, which, God, there's so much vomit out here. That was the... I don't remember which... I think the camel was the one that was vomiting all the way over there. Yeah, I don't know. Just, like, what a mess. Those tyrannocytes are just the worst thing ever. How are we doing down here? There's still silver and steel that we have not collected from that monolith that we destroyed a long time ago. The steel is fine. I think this... Okay, the silver can't deteriorate either. I was thinking components. Components can deteriorate. These are all just wooden feet. They got thrown at us from cargo pod drop for whatever reason. I don't know why we needed a bunch of wooden feet. But what I'm thinking for the Mechanicus people is I'm going to take the texture from the Scutari and just remove, and I may not even remove it for all of them. I might make it an option, but I'm going to like cut the face out, and I'll have to cut the head off as well because it needs to be 2 separate pieces. I don't know that it is, but I'm just going to turn this into the Mechanicus uniform, and then obviously there's already servo arms and servo skulls that we can craft. So I'll just simplify my job and make things easier by doing that, because it's already basically done. Oh, solar flare. God damn it. I hate solar flares. I'd rather it be an eclipse, to be honest, because at least with the eclipse, like, we can still grow our food. It's just with the solar flare, all our power goes down, and like everybody stands around because we can't do anything. Yeah, and we're gonna fall behind on food now. Not because there's like gonna be a shortage of food or anything. There's plenty of raw rice around and plenty of raw meat. Just because our stoves are electrical, and now we don't have electricity. Oh, and the prisoners are going to need to be fed manually too, so that's going to make it worse. Hopefully this lasts very briefly, because otherwise I just don't know what we can do. Oh, I completely forgot to do some stuff in here. Actually both of you need to be set still. I'm going to set you to Doctoring 4, that way you can do it if necessary, but you're not going to prioritize it by any means. So, construction... Well, you know, I don't want you hunting at all, because you're melee focused. I'll give him a ranged weapon, but it's going to be a crappy one. He's going to be mostly melee. I think I want you doing art, crafting, I don't mind you doing construction. And I don't mind you mining. I think I'm going to set mining to 1 right now. Crafting and construction will be 2. Actually, construction is going to be 3. There's enough people already doing that. So he's either going to be mining or crafting. And then eventually, I'll leave art at 2 because I don't think there's anywhere for him to do art. But eventually, he'll be doing art for us as well. And do I have a neuro trainer for art? Because that would really help. He would benefit from that a lot. I don't think we do, though. We have a medicine one. Shooting. Animals, which is worthless. We do have an art one. Perfect. So, where are you at right now? You apparently found yourself an entire new outfit. You're not wearing pants. Ugh. Well, those are awful quality. Those are also awful. Is there pants anywhere that you could wear? Not really. Oh, man. He was just hellbent on not wearing that tribal stuff anymore. I'm not going to worry about it too much. It looks like we are slowly making progress on this adamantium, so that's good. But I want you to come grab that neuro trainer. Was this one. So you are going to use that. He will benefit a ton because not only does he have the 150% XP gain from double passion, but because he's only rank 3 in it now, that XP is going to give him a lot more levels than it would otherwise. So we'll keep an eye on that, but it's going to shoot up. So like that's the perfect example of when to use a neuro trainer. Tau flesh is rotting. Oh, is it getting warm in there? Wow, it is warm in there. Ah, man. Yeah, drop that, please, or I don't care. Just nobody go in there right now. We're gonna lose so much food because of this. This sucks so bad. Level 3 to 12. Yeah, see? That's when you use a neuro trainer. So now he's like a proficient artist. We'll have to, or I'll do it off camera, but I need to go through and see if anybody else is in a situation like that with something. Because we do have a lot of those, and they're not doing us any good sitting around. Blinky. I don't remember you. Who got buried here? Mendez? No. Open that up. I don't know who the hell Blinky is, so I'm going to open this one up too. Come do me a favor and crack that open. I do not recall who that was. Okay, Blinky. Dark Bangers. Yeah, no, you don't get a grave. I'm going to deconstruct this one. I don't know why that one is there. Deconstruct that grave for me, and then you need to come... Well, unfortunately, she's kind of rotten by now. But I need you to come pitch... Oh, Ren was going to do it. Whoops. Okay, Ren, you can do it then. Get that body out of there, and I wanted her in there. I forgot to keep an eye on that, because obviously they'll just throw anything in there as soon as it's open. And our target was forbidden, so I'll need to unforbid that. But I don't want her getting moved to the corpse pile. All of our meat... Do we have power again, so this is going to... I think the rest will be fine. Because it's already down to freezing again. I like how I've forbidden this and they're using it as a shortcut. It's like it doesn't matter what I tell them. Okay, so... Mendez, yeah, no. When you're done eating, I need you to... Don't consume. I need you to bury her. Okay, that's done. And this grave is gone. That corpse will get moved. Fair enough. Let's start figuring out this journey. Who are we going to send? I'd like to send, for the sake of convenience, I'd like to send people that have or share a double bed, but not both members of that couple. So like Zima will go. Maybe Remy. Yaris obviously won't, but Havel could. Yeah, we could send Havel. I like sending Graith, but we don't necessarily have to. I could send Reyna. She's making a prosthetic right now. You know what? Screw it. Just draft you. Come over here. Zima, you're making medicine. That doesn't need to be done right now. We're going to send Remy. I'm pretty sure Remy is with Zarena. Yeah. So I either need to send one or the other. You might be more useful than Zarena. Yeah, she's more of a fighter, so we'll bring Zarena instead. And that just leaves one person. Bragg's the only one in Carapace that we're not sending. So I think we're going to send... We already have a sniper, though. Do we need 2 snipers? I wish we had Daniel ready to go. We need to get him a new spine, though, first. Which we can do. We have the ability to. We already gave one to Liara. So we can do it for him as well. I just hope it doesn't conflict with any of the Space Marine stuff. Haro, were you a good fighter? Not really. I think it's going to be Graith then. Sorry, Graith, I know you're cooking, but I need you over here. Alright, people. Get moving. And with our away team chosen, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I will get everything set up and send them on their way, and we'll pick back up at some point, probably during their journey in the next episode, but we should see a resolution to that whole thing during the episode, because again, it's only going to take them about half a day to get there, and we usually get through 2 or 3 days per episode, so we'll definitely see them arrive and take care of that next time. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some RimWorld with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.